Just add more value than everybody else and people will want to work with you. But it's hard to do that through social media. It's hard to do that through an Instagram post. When you're one-on-one with somebody, you can really, really impact them and you can show them your value.
I'm creating more certainty through what I'm saying, but if you get on a free call with me and we create and customize your own peak performance tracking system with your own custom KPI, you're going to leave that call going, holy crap. Like, imagine if we did that every other week.
Next Level Nation, welcome back to another very special, as always, episode of Next Level University, where we teach you how to level up your life, your love, your health, and your wealth. We hope you enjoyed our latest episode. It was number 823. Do you have the right people in your corner? Today, for episode number 824, we're going to be talking about wealth, one easy way to grow your business. Happy Strategy Saturday.
Oh, yeah. So the thing that I wanted to, so I prepared for this one, Kev, and I'm going to, you please hold space while I find what I
got
prepared.
a new, Alan and I, to increase the quality of this podcast and the value we can bring, I am testing out a new microphone. So we will see what this sounds like in the actual episode, and we will go from there.
All right, Kev, so you decided to do this episode.
Yes.
I should probably talk into the mic.
Yeah.
You decided to do this episode. Why? What's bring context?
Yes. So I think it was your idea early on. And when I started Next Level Podcast Solutions, which was hugely in part to you, you basically said, start getting on as many calls with podcasters as you can. And I don't think I ever had an aversion to doing free calls. That's what we're talking about today. I know we talked about that last week, but I really want to dig into this, and it'll be quick. But when you get on a free call with somebody, one of two things happens. One, they assume you're going to try to sell them something. Two, they assume this call is going to be a waste of your time. If you can add a massive amount of value in the 15 or 30 minutes, there is a high percentage chance that the person asks you, what does it take to work with you? So an example, and I'll give you two quick examples. Yesterday, I had a call. One of my clients referred me to one of her friends. Her friend emailed me and said, hey, I'm starting a podcast. I'm looking for somebody to do all the work. Can you help? I said, absolutely. Let's jump on the phone. I want to learn more about your goals, your business, and what you're doing. Cool. We jump on the phone. She explains what she wants to do. She says, what does that cost? For what I want, what does that cost? And I said, well, for what you're asking for, it's this price. And she said, that's out of my price range. Can you do any lower? And I said, well, if we remove some stuff, yeah, there's definitely something we can do. What do you want to pay? How much do you want to pay a month? She gave me a number. I got rid of some stuff. I hit that number. 99% sure we're going to be working together. Grateful. Awesome. That's one way. The second way, I went on a free call with somebody and they brought like 15 questions and they asked me about everything about podcasting, about monetizing. Afterwards, I sent them a follow-up email and said, hey, grateful for the opportunity to chat today. As I mentioned, we do have services. Here's a list of them if you're interested. If not, no stress at all. The person reached back out and said, right now, that's out of my budget, but I'll reach out in the future. 6 months later, this person reached out to me to ask about purely audio editing, and they're also connected with Next Level Web Solutions now. A free call might seem like a waste of time and effort and energy, but you never know when that client, potential client, is going to come around in the future, and you also never know what might come. It might not be a client. It might be a connection. It might be a speaking engagement. It might be a collaborative opportunity. I've done, I think, 47 free calls probably this year. And we have gotten probably 6 or 7 clients in the last 2 months. Those all came from free calls, every single one of them. Go in with the understanding, my only goal here is to add value. Add so much value that the person cannot get off the phone or the Zoom without asking how much does it take to work with you? What does it cost? What does it look like? Just add more value than everybody else and people will want to work with you. But it's hard to do that through social media. It's hard to do that through an Instagram post. When you're one-on-one with somebody, you can really, really impact them and you can show them your value.
100%. There's two things I want to go with this because this is a short form strategy Saturday. The first thing I have written down here is everyone who became a client of mine after group coaching, we offer a free call. And I talked about this a little bit last week, but I'm going to be brief. And I'm just going to say first names, but shout out to Janine, Laura, Gabby, Cam, Mo, Kevin, Mauricio, and Amanda. All of them were on a free call at one point with me where I do believe that I was able to, Kevin in particular, it was like, I'm going to help you do X, Y, Z. And the future that I was able to paint on that call, and that's what Kevin's doing with these podcasters too. It's like, imagine if all you had to do was show up to the mic and you had a podcast that YouTube was done, you had teaser clips, show notes are done, everything's done for you. All you have to do is show up to the mic each week and everything was done for you. Who wouldn't want that, right? And so same with the free calls. Remember, if your service and your expertise is so good, the free call is going to sell itself and you don't have to sell on the call. You can just add value because think about this, right? For anyone out there who uses AirPods were $250, okay? They are so good that I would literally, when I lost them, I almost went out and bought another pair because I was going to the gym without them. That's how valuable they are. So goal number one is become more valuable and add more value to your potential clients. Once you have that locked in, you've got to get on these free calls because sales is just a matter of you're just limiting uncertainty. I have zero uncertainty that AirPods are worth the money. Zero uncertainty. So I would buy them again in a heartbeat. And so when you're on a free call, you're basically just giving the other person the certainty they need that this is worth it.
Hey Kevin, Kim here. Just wanted to send you a video to say thank you so much for your help on creating the Peaceful Productivity Podcast. You know, I couldn't have done it without you. I knew you'd be lots of great help with the technical aspects of getting the podcast going, but you went well above and beyond that. You helped me with the strategy and you gave me all kinds of really great support. You know, I think the key to success in business is a great attitude. And you have that in spades. You really walk the walk. So thanks again. Take care. I'll talk to you soon.
And the second thing that I wanted to do here quickly was understand that the only way to increase the certainty of why you are the right fit is to get on that free call. So for example, a lot of times it's just, people reach out and they refer or whatever. A lot of times it's just, let's see if this is a good fit. Let's see if this is aligned. I've had a couple of free calls that went horribly. And the reason they went horribly is not because I wasn't valuable, but it was because it was not a good fit. And so a lot of it is for you as well. It's not just, do they want to work with you? It's also, do you want to work with them? Because Kevin and I have both been in situations where we had clients that weren't really aligned and we had to just, for lack of better phrasing, fire those clients. And so it's a two-way street, and the only way to know for sure that this is aligned and it's a win-win is to get on the phone and find that. And here's the very last piece. Clarity creates certainty. If people aren't sure of what you do or how you do it, so for example, PPT. Okay, if you don't know what PPT is, you're not going to come join my coaching for it. Peak performance tracking, daily dozen, KPI. All my clients are on it. There's a next level business solutions dashboard, 20 clients. See, I'm creating more certainty through what I'm saying, but if you get on a free call with me and we create and customize your own peak performance tracking system with your own custom KPI, you're going to leave that call going, holy crap. Like imagine if we did that every other week. So number one, make sure what you're selling is super, super valuable. Number two, focus on adding value on those calls as much as possible. Number three, trust the long term of this process.
When people say, oh, nobody's reached out to me on social media and paid me, it's like, of course they haven't.
Right.
Like, you got to talk to them. You have to talk to them. It's such an important thing. And last thing, and then we got to go because Alan has a call. You also get the opportunity to talk with people about your stuff, and you get to be comfortable having the conversation. When the first time I said to somebody, yeah, it's $1,497 for that package, it was so hard. Like, oh my God, I can't believe we're going to talk about prices. Now people say to me, hey, can you just send me the info? And I say, no, I'll just tell you right now. I have nothing to hide. Like, these are the prices. You can ask me anything you want. I'm not trying to sell you. I'm trying to find the best fit. If we don't find the best fit, and I tell people this all the time, I will still love you, I will still like your stuff, and I will still cheer for your success. If it's not the right fit, it's not the right fit. I'm not trying to sell you. I'm trying to find the best fit. Maybe it's not with us. That's okay. I still want to talk to you, even if we don't end up becoming a client.
That's fire. I know we got to go, Kev, but I want to say one more thing. So,
Please.
Emilia and I do relationship talks, and we just surpassed our 62nd week in a row doing relationship talks. At the beginning, of course, we're not going to charge. We were brand new coaches. Now we have 62 weeks straight of coaching couples all over the world for free and paid. See, now it's comfortable to charge for it because we're so good at it, and we have evidence that we're good at it. Now, remember, Relationship Talks was not a thing before we did it for free first. Don't be afraid to do it for free first. Seriously.
Fire. Tomorrow, for episode number 825, we are talking with Case Kenny. Case Kenny is literally, number one, a down-to-earth, humble person, but somebody who lacks confidence and admitted it in the episode. You would think he's the most confident person in the world. Great-looking person, great-looking human being, has a ton of success, wealth, all of that, but he was very vulnerable with us and said, look, I still struggle with confidence. So really successful people struggle with confidence too. You're going to find that out tomorrow for episode number 825 with Case Kenny. As always, we love you. We appreciate you. We are grateful for each and every one of you. Friendly reminder, group coaching round 5, January 4th. This is the free call right here to get you to do it. Alan, anything to say before we go?
DM Kevin or myself if you have any questions about group coaching. 10 people, 90 days, achieve more than you ever have. 2022 will not be different unless you do something different. Just join us, reach out. It's going to close. We will not accept more than 10 people. We are replicating what we're doing with the NLU team. We have elite performers on the NLU team, and we want to create elite performers from everybody out there listening.
And as always, we do not have fans. We have family. We will talk to you all tomorrow with Case Kenny.
Please reach out.
Bye.